Hi, my name is Sandeep Dasari. I started a small farm, Avani. My farming journey started with one primary intent: to grow chemical free food for my family. This is a strong commitment I took after cancer shattered my family despite having a healthy lifestyle and discipline. Nothing felt more important at that time. Questions like, is it financially viable? Can I pull it off with my experience? Didn't even matter. So after we recovered, I immediately got started on 2 acres of land, growing our rice, vegetables, brought in a desi cow, a few hens to lay eggs for us. And that experience of seeing things grow and the satisfaction of being able to provide food for the family was so fulfilling that I could not stop myself from exploring and experimenting more on it. I researched a lot on how to grow food without chemicals. I talked to a lot of farmers who are attempting it. I attended sessions of Subhash Palekar's method of farming, consumed a lot of online content, Soil Food Web, One Straw Revolution, etc. being the primary one of them. There were a few principles that I could see underneath each of these methods of farming. The first being, always have your soil full of life. That's Avani. You need to have enough organic carbon in the soil to support the microbial activity like algae, fungi, nematodes, protozoa, earthworms, etc. to flourish in it. And we need to keep as much mulch as needed for it to generate the humus in the soil. The second key principle that I found is the diversity of a forest are one. We need to avoid monocropping, and we need to introduce as many different type of plants, trees, shrubs, tabulars as much as possible and let nature take over. Don't try to till, plow, add as much biodiversity as possible. I brought in a lot of cows, hens to lay eggs for us, and primarily I think over a course of time we were able to build an ecosystem where we were able to have the birds chipping in all through, the butterflies, honeybees flying all around. So it's only been 3 years and I know that there is a long journey ahead, but I have decided to dedicate all the time I could on this. My trees are not yielding yet, but we have got milk, vegetables, eggs, and that keeps us going. So for my family needs, I have made some farmer friends who organically grow pulses, grains, extract bull ribbon oils. Anybody who is interested in this can reach out to me. I'm always happy to provide a farm visit. I wanted to give a closer look of how my farm is planned. So you would see in many farms that they have typically one primary tree and one primary tree only. It's a monoculture, and then they would have the land clean, tilled enough number of times to not allow weeds to grow. But we at Avani believe in a different philosophy. So Avani is about the soil. So we need to have enough life in the soil, and then one is about maintaining the diversity. And so as you can see, my primary plant which we started with is the dates. So this is a date tree, Kajur, and it's 2 years old now. But then between the date trees, we have planted many more trees, as you can see. So between two date trees, we have a mulberry tree here. So it's primarily pruned to maintain this height. You would see that you probably can see the mulberries growing there. These are going to turn purple and then black and ready to eat maybe in a month's time. Let's see. So this mulberry right now is small, but eventually it will take over another 6 feet to 7 feet on either sides, creating a good shade. And then you can see the between the line of dates, we have another line for the amla, sandal, and sitafal. So that's a pattern we went ahead with. So if you can look at this amla tree, it just rained, so you probably can see the water drops as well. It's growing very well. There are some sandal trees that we gave it a try. We'll see how it grows. And there you can see the sitafal trees that are still growing. They're all young plants. It's only been around 8 to 10 months that we have planted them. So hoping they will pick up. Along with this, I just wanted to show you something. We don't believe in plowing, tilling, and we try to bring as much green cover or even if mulch as much as possible. So all the drops, you will see that we have planted deliberately this stylohamata, which is a legume. It creates a bio environment for if you just pull them up, you can see that it has created a mulch here. So if you look at the soil here, this is conducive for, it has enough carbon matter that is coming in, and then it also retains the moisture much better than an open field. You can then, if I just pluck one of this out, right? This is a legume, as I mentioned. It's a perennial, so you don't need to plant again and again. Oh, sorry. So I just plucked out one. I'm not sure if you're able to capture it in video, but you can see that there are small nitrogen fixing nodules here. So there is a symbiotic relation between the rhizobium bacteria, which fixes nitrogen from the air, and it kinds of brings them into this into the soil using it's an ecosystem, and that's how nature works, right? Basically, we don't need, in a forest you never give any nitrogen, any chemicals for the matter, potash, phosphorus, or any of them, but still the trees in a forest always flourish, right? So I think if you let nature go by its own principles, if you work with it, it will flourish much better than what you can do with any chemical inputs, right? So you can see that we also tried out some spineless cactus. So this is supposed to be ours is a dry land, so there may be times when we are not able to provide enough water. So we will, our hope is that this will serve as fodder. Right now it's a small plant, but it will take over. Eventually, I think in a year's time or so, it should become at least 8 feet on either side. We also try to introduce some lemons into the farm. It's the newest member of our farm. It's only I think 2-3 weeks old right now. So we hope this picks up. So the idea is bring in as much diversity into the farm as possible. Don't till, don't plow. Just let nature do its job, right? You would see that we have actually, whenever there is a tree cutting, dropping, we just cut it, chop it, drop it. So if you can see here, you will see an effect of what it has done. So the mulch that we have put, we then introduce the slurry from cows, and then it helps in the decomposition process. You see that it's slowly getting decomposed and integrated with the soil, right? This also creates the humus that's essential for the plants to grow well, right? So I know it's a long journey. We just got started with, it's only been 2-3 years now, but I think in 10 years time, all this mulch that we have been adding to the soil along with the microbial activity makes the soil rich. And you can, if I just stay silent for a second, I hope you're able to hear the birds and the way they're chirping all around. So it's a good sign that what we are doing at this farm is kind of helping it. So yep. So we are always happy to provide a farm visit. Do visit us. We are a young farm. Let's see how all these attempts materialize. Yeah. Thank you.